27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Anderson wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it pushed down at the 39.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Anderson will throw. It's complete on the right side. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State ready to send out that offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up his offense nicely. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. What a disappointment. No good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabs it in the middle. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Hold it.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Anderson wants to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Working the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The lone back's got it. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Pocket breaking down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Anderson will throw. Myers on the move. It's caught downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the back. With the catch, it's Warren. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down and more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They go back to work in the final period of this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Power football with the run. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the draw. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't connect on his first throw. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Tip drill's alive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage.
Running room in the middle. Touchdown Wildcats. And the route is on. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're big, long touchdown run, pad those stats, young fella.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Hands it off. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Off play action. Oh, they're after him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward. Here they come, and it's blocked. Wow. It's going to be down in their own red zone. What a momentum change. Plays like that deliver, and the offense's job is to pay it off. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's third and goal from the 6. Anderson wants to throw. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance. consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.